They trained me in gymnastics while I was doing that show, and it's just something I kept up while finishing the show and for my auditions for Spider-Man.
When you see Tom Holland in a new Spider-Man movie, okay, basically in every movie, you realize that he's in great shape and all the stunts he does look super cool. But did you know that the actor had to train hard to get into shape? In this video, we'll reveal to you Tom Holland's secret of how to get really strong body using nothing but dumbbells. Make sure you note everything you hear in this episode. Yeah, you heard that right. Tom Holland had to work hard to get in shape for his Spidey role, and his workout routine wasn't easy at all, even though the actor used nothing but dumbbells. Today, we'll talk about a 5-step workout, and if you try it, you'll have a chance to build up to 15 pounds of muscle just like Tom Holland. The actor's trainer, George Ashwell, revealed that Tom Holland achieved a great result of building up 15 pounds of muscle thanks to a 5-step workout that didn't involve any equipment except a pair of dumbbells. It wasn't the first time Tom worked with George. The workout previously helped Tom get in shape for his role as a Marine-turned-drug addict in Cherry. It wasn't that easy because Tom had to look skinny and gaunt for the earlier scenes, but then he had to gain some weight and transition to a muscular yet lean look for the rest of the shooting. George Ashwell sat for a talk with Esquire and revealed all the details about Tom Holland's workout for the role of Spidey. The trainer said that the training came down to a simple 5-step workout, which involved mostly body weight workouts and some weight training that only required a pair of dumbbells. To build lean muscle, the actor used HIIT, high-intensity interval training, and you can definitely tell the results are amazing because Tom Holland looks perfect for his role of Peter Parker / Spidey. George Ashwell revealed to the outlet that he didn't want Tom Holland to bulk up too quickly, so he had to design a workout around a slow but steady approach. George instructed Tom Holland to do high-intensity interval training techniques. In short, this kind of training involves going full effort to a workout for short bursts of 30 to 60 seconds, and it's basically targeted at multiple muscle groups each session. Because we aren't aiming to bulk up too much, we could do more muscle groups in one go, George Ashwell told Esquire. It'd be a whole body circuit split into perhaps a posterior chain legs exercise with a horizontal push and pull, so chest and back, then anterior legs like a squat with a vertical push and pull. The trainer chose this type of training because HIIT combines cardio and strength training, which burns more calories and builds multiple muscle groups compared to conventional weightlifting. If you already can't wait to know the details about Tom Holland's workout, we will reveal everything in a second, but before we do this, just make sure you hit that subscribe button and like the video. So, Tom Holland's routine includes bear crawls, renegade rows, and almost no rest. George Ashwell told Esquire that Tom Holland used these 5 workouts to get in shape to play Spider-Man. He started with 60 seconds of bear crawls, crawling on all fours like a bear from one point to another. He then continued with 20 shoulder taps for each arm, getting into a push-up position but just lifting one hand to touch the opposite shoulder and vice versa. Then go 20 dumbbell thrusters, holding a pair of dumbbells above your shoulders while doing a squat and pushing the dumbbells above your head at the top of the squat rep. The next thing he does is 20 renegade rows for each arm, including holding a pair of dumbbells on the floor while in a push-up position, then lifting one dumbbell at a time to chest level. He then finishes with 20 to 30 push-ups. It's important to do each of these workouts in a row without any rest in between them, and this is how Tom Holland was doing it. He then took 60 seconds of rest after push-ups before doing the entire circuit again. He repeated that cycle as many times as he could for each session, so you could also follow his example and try to do the same. Of course, getting ready for Spider-Man stunts requires efforts from Tom Holland, but his stunts in Uncharted also weren't easy. Zendaya was super worried and concerned when her boyfriend revealed how difficult his stunt was in the movie Uncharted. The pair shared their thoughts and feelings when they appeared on Late Night with Seth Meyers, and Tom Holland explained that not all scenes were difficult, but there was one scene that shocked Zendaya the most. Tom Holland said, "I was actually on set Spider-Man pitching the movie to Zendaya. I was going through the film scene by scene, and I told her, oh, there's this great bit where I get hit by a car out of a plane. And she's like, I have to stop you there. What on earth is this movie about?"
I was actually on set on Spider-Man pitching the movie to Zendaya. I was going through the film scene by scene, and I told her that. I was like, oh, there's this great bit where I get hit by a car out of a plane, and she's like, I have to stop you there. What on earth is this movie about?
Even though Zendaya wasn't happy to hear such details, Tom Holland went further and said that this stunt was actually the reason why the actor agreed to work on the movie, and it definitely got him excited. When Tom Holland was a kid, he used to be a huge fan of the Indiana Jones movies, and that is when he was told about the stunts in Uncharted. The actor said he got super excited. The idea of Tom Holland doing the stunts was the thing that made him say yes to the movie, and Tom Holland then explained, "But then I had to do it and I broke myself," he added. They tell you, right, we're gonna do this stunt where you're going to jump into the back of an airplane, and then you get hit by a car out of the airplane, and you're like, wow, that sounds amazing, Tom Holland said. And then you shoot it and you're all like, on take 12, and they're like, can we do it again? And you're like, no, I'm done, it was tough.
But then I had to do it, and I broke myself. Like, they tell you, right, we're gonna do this stunt where you're gonna jump into the back of an airplane and then you get hit by a car out of the airplane. And you're like, wow, that sounds amazing. And then you shoot it, and you're on take 12, and they're like, can we go again? And you're like, no, I'm done. But it was tough. I was actually...
Tom Holland also revealed the details about his parents and what they think about his acting skills. The actor joked and said that when his parents visit him on set, they couldn't understand why Tom Holland's so tired every time in the evening after work. The thing was that every time Tom's parents visited him during filming, he did almost nothing. But then there was one day when he had to do one of the most difficult stunts himself, and then his parents understood why Tom is always super exhausted after the filming. Whenever my mom and dad come to set, it's always a day I don't work. It's always the days I'm in my trailer and I have nothing to do, cited the fluid nature of production on a movie set. The actor continues, so my parents are always like, why are you so tired all the time? What is wrong with our son? And then obviously, coming to set on those 2 days consecutively, I was like, this is why I'm so tired all the time.
Whenever my mum and dad come to visit set, it's always the day where I don't work. It's always the day where I'm in my trailer and I have nothing to do, because they're like, there's a problem with the soundstage, or they're doing a different scene, we need to wait for you. So my parents are always like, why are you so tired all the time? Like, what is wrong with our son?
Also, not many people know, but Tom Holland does most of the stunts himself. Tom is a trained acrobat and gymnast, and he enjoys doing as many stunts as possible without any help from his doubles. Of course, it's not easy to do all the stunts as the actor does, but he is great at it. Also, he's got a coordinator for weeks to prepare for all the film's stunts. As for Zendaya, she also enjoyed doing some stunts on her own and even revealed she loved to finally do some stunt work. The actress also talked about the moment when she and Jacob Batalon had a stunt together. Zendaya said, well, I know what was going on in my mind. Me and Jacob had some stunts, so finally we got to do a few stunts. We were feeling very excited about that, So that's what was going through my mind, is how sick we looked. It was fun. It's very unnatural to go, okay, well, this is something and I'm just gonna have to fall off it. Just gonna go throw myself off it. Aha. Did you know that Tom Holland was doing most of the stunts on his own? And what do you think about his special workout program? Do you find this type of training good for you, or do you prefer something else? Let us know in the comment section down below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you really like our content. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
That's it. I'm signing off the internet. I hope you enjoyed and learned a little bit about me.